Hello everyone, this is lecture 7 of PEC course. We will introduce the independent sources. First, we introduce the ideal independent voltage source. Its circuit symbol can be written as two forms. For the general case, it can be represented by a circle, and it may be a variable by using lowercase character us. But for the battery commonly used in the middle school stage, we can also use two vertical lines and one long and one short. At this point, its symbol must be written in the form of capital US. The characteristics of the ideal independent voltage source have two respects. First, the reason it's called the independent source is that the voltage is independent of the rest of the circuit. It should be noted that in the last lecture, we discussed the resistor, whose resistance is its essential character. The resistance is determined by its material and manufacturing process. Analogously, for the independent voltage source, its US or capital US and polarity are its essential features, which are determined by the manufacturers. It is the core meaning of the word independent. For DC, it may be represented by capital, while for the sinusoidal AC, it can be represented as a form of sine. Then let's discuss another characteristic. For a simple circuit as shown in the figure, we know that the voltage across the resistor is always 10 volts. We are interested in the current flowing through the resistor now. The value is easy to know, I equals 10 over R. And apparently, the current flows through the resistor. So what does that mean? It illustrates that the current of the independent voltage source is controlled by the resistor in the external circuit. It means that the current of the independent voltage source is determined by the external circuit. Here we can use the analogy again. For the resistor, resistance is its own characteristic. Its voltage and current meet the Ohm's law. For an independent voltage source, polarity and US are its substantive characteristics. The current flows through it is determined by the external circuit. Next, for an independent voltage source, what's its UI characteristic curve? Here, give a condition of DC. What do you think it should be? Polarity and US are its substantive characteristics. It means that for external circuit, the potential of this end is always US higher than the value on this end. The current is determined by the external circuit. So it should be a line like this. Are you correct? Very good. Before continuing, I have a question. For such a subcircuit, we mark the voltage and the current. The reference directions of the voltage is designated as upper positive and lower negative, while the reference direction of the current flows from left to right. The question is that, for the voltage and the current, are they associated or non-associated?